Hello and welcome to the Blockchain Noise podcast. Today we'll be looking at the Refereum Whitepaper. To download the whitepaper and follow along, head to blockchainnoise.com/Refereum. That's blockchainnoise.com/Refereum. If you'd like to know when we release a new episode of the podcast and to have a say in what projects we cover in future episodes, you can join our Telegram community at blockchainnoise.com/Telegram. That's blockchainnoise.com/Telegram. Refereum, the decentralized referral marketplace for games that pays you, not corporations. Simple cryptocurrency purchases today. Earn.refereum.com is already used by tens of thousands of streamers and gamers, and is the easiest way to buy games on the blockchain. Reward people, not companies. Major distribution companies demand 30% of total revenue from developers. Refereum's scalable influencer marketing redistributes these costs away from middlemen and towards gamers and influencers. Make money while playing video games. With Refereum, gamers earn money or even make a living playing video games, from simply completing a tutorial to winning a competitive global esports tournament. Secure sales. Traditional influencer marketing is highly susceptible to fraud. Refereum token micropayments allow fraud-free referrals, whether it's for one friend or 1 million followers. Additionally, developers receive instant payouts and aren't forced to deal with credit card chargebacks. Established community. With over 35,000 streamers and gamers already on the Refereum platform and thousands of fans participating in the Discord channel, developers are thriving in this dedicated community. Top team. Our team of industry veterans apply their experience gained from working everywhere from Zynga to Google, and our blockchain developers and partners are world famous for their smart contract development. Abstract. Over $170 billion has been spent annually on digital advertising in recent years, yet the industry is plagued with inefficiencies. At $108 billion annually, video games are one of the largest and most profitable segments of the entertainment industry, surpassing even the US film industry. Unfortunately, recent years show that game budgets have shifted away from development towards skyrocketing marketing costs enforced by the status quo within advertising and distribution avenues. In addition, top game distribution platforms enforce a steep 30% cut of all product sales, hoarding billions of dollars and impeding developers. Meanwhile, a new generation of game streamers and content creators have amassed the most subscribers on the internet. Unfortunately, these influencers have limited opportunities to monetize their followings. Individual content creators get nowhere near the compensation that their following should command. The Refereum platform uses the RFR utility token to enable decentralized referral marketing and cash rewards through a global marketplace. Refereum benefits everyone involved. It reduces costs and hassle for developers and provides influencers effective, secure avenues to profit. It replaces the currently inefficient process for influencer marketing and eliminates legal marketing costs and expensive traditional payment methods. Instead of sellers being forced to sink marketing budgets into advertising conglomerates, Refereum enables consumer referrals for superior acquisition through players themselves. Refereum enables this three-sided marketplace to exist for the first time. It allows gamers to make money sharing and playing video games, influencers to effectively monetize their followings, and developers to maximize the efficiency of their distribution and marketing. Refereum is backed by a veteran game industry team with leadership experience from Electronic Arts, Zynga, Google, and numerous other prominent companies. Individuals from large game platforms like Twitch and Unity have voiced their excitement for the Refereum solution. The smart contracts were written by world-renowned white-hat cryptographic experts who have served companies from Chronobank to Polybius and more high-profile crypto projects. With this talent, the team has already created a platform that allows anyone to buy games on the blockchain and reduce marketing costs for the developers. Marketing challenges. The largest inefficiency of the $108 billion game industry today is the cost of consumer acquisition, and this cost is growing at 113% a year. Video game consumers are exploding in number, surpassing 2.2 billion, yet video game studios must dedicate a rising ratio of spend to conventional advertising channels to reach them. Mobile and desktop games are seeing marketing costs grow from less than $1 to more than $15 for acquiring a single new player, while game creators of any success level still have to rely on sponsored content via social media. While spend on ads is likely to exceed $37 billion in 2017, the market is becoming saturated and losing effectiveness with most technically savvy consumers. Finding specific types of effective marketing channels continues to increase in difficulty. There are many ad networks with low-quality audiences, suboptimal tools, and insecure purchase confirmations that game studios are forced to invest a lot of time, energy, and resources to find relevant players. On top of that, it's difficult to track their return on investment and conversion rate because there's no direct link between players and the particular ad network. Within existing channels, targeting specific types of players can be exasperating. Developers have no choice but to pay companies such as Google and Facebook to create general buzz, and have no other scalable solutions to directly involve or engage players in marketing efforts. This high price for customer acquisition forces developers to use aggressive monetization tactics on players. Influencer challenges. Twitch and YouTube video game influencers entertain the largest audience in the world, with games like Dota 2 surpassing 32 million viewers, compared to just 20 million for Sunday Night Football. As viewers shift away from mainstream television towards YouTube, the content they watch also changes. Knowing that 84% of marketers are searching for influencer marketing, companies are trying to capitalize on this, but still use legacy technology. Gamers making videos and streaming new games have become a billion-dollar industry in themselves. By sharing their gameplay and interacting with fans in real time, Twitch and YouTube influencers draw massive attention to the games they play. Attracting these influencers has become a critical component of any successful game marketing strategy in today's market. In the current ecosystem, these influencers are rarely rewarded with the monetary potential of their fan base. A new generation dreams of becoming full-time streamers, but the barriers to entry are too high. Those who overcome them face the constant challenge of sustaining income. While a few elite influencers profit by licensing out their brands, the vast majority are limited in how they can generate income. Current methods have fallen prey to numerous examples of large centralized platforms changing policies to the detriment of individuals. YouTube's most subscribed influencer, PewDiePie, has gone on record decrying policy changes that negatively affect his gaming channel's revenue. Currently, streamers deploy dozens of complicated techniques from disruptive banner ads to unrelated endorsements in a largely unsuccessful attempt to monetize content. While streamers waiting for donations is the normalized status quo, it's not capitalizing on their potential in the industry. Game developers attempt to incentivize and reward players for recommending games to their friends or followers, but the mechanisms to do so outside of Refereum are obtuse, rudimentary, and expensive. The standard approach to influencer marketing has marketers manually identify possible influencers, cold contacting them one by one, and legally negotiate unique deal terms with each influencer. The process is not only time-consuming and costly, but also delivers unpredictable results. It is complicated further by scammers pretending to be influencers to gain game redeem keys to resell. Expensive game marketers, struggling game developers, and frustrated influencers are seeing their margins thinned across every angle. Distribution challenges. Game developers are extremely limited in where they can sell their games. A handful of giant digital distribution companies dominate selling channels and impose a 30% cut of all revenue. Just as worse, These distribution companies offer little to no transparency for developers and impose rules that can change at any moment without consultation from game developers or the wider community. Game developers spend years and huge budgets producing games that may never be allowed onto the platforms. This control stifles game developer creativity and forces them to follow a cookie-cutter approach to creating games, as seen with the myriad of sequels on the market. If game developers want to avoid any of these issues, they must endure the complexities of running their custom distribution. The frequency of fraud and credit card chargebacks also poses a significant problem for sellers. Chargebacks result in lost revenue, time, and reputation for game developers, and further increase the cost of distributing games. Additionally, these digital distribution platforms deny access to customers across the globe who may not have bank accounts or credit cards. Refereum solution. Refereum solves these problems with a global storefront that reduces the cost of selling and marketing games by embracing influencer sites like Twitch and YouTube, and directly rewarding individuals for sharing games. Anyone with any level of influence, including regular gamers, can earn money by simply sharing their link with friends or followers. Their successful referrals earn Refereum tokens that can be traded for cash or used to buy new content. This eliminates various types of fraud, from identity theft to traditional misleading black box referral reporting, with a transparent record of purchases and referrals written into the blockchain. Influencers no longer have to wait to be approached by ad agencies, and instead get to choose relevant and monetizable content for their fan bases. Influencers who meet a certain number of followers receive free games, happily provided by developers who no longer need to worry about the risk of sending game keys to fake influencers. Refereum allows anyone to earn money or purchase games without the need for access to a bank account. Developers no longer have to pay upfront for an ad agency that may not deliver results. They can instead reward their audience for being their marketing team by setting up a percentage of a game's sale price as a reward, only sharing revenue after a successful purchase. Refereum's distribution removes the 30% imposed by traditional platforms, providing additional budget for developers to reward their audience at scale. Refereum also eliminates the exhaustive work of weeding out fake traffic during marketing campaigns. Game developers no longer require massive budgets or legal paperwork in order to offer cash rewards and prizes to players. By buying the tokens and stocking their games, they can award anything from half a cent for completing a tutorial to $1 million for an esports prize. Platform adoption has been accelerated by Refereum platform's integration with Twitch, the most popular and established game streaming platform, and Discord, the communication tool popular with gamers. Both Twitch and Unity, the world's most popular game engine, have voice support for the Refereum solution, to see on refereum.com. Within days of launching, the Refereum platform had over 25,000 registered streamers and gamers. In addition, any of the users who gain access to tokens can use them on earn.refereum.com for redeemable game keys on existing distribution platforms. Developers can already add their games to sell or incentivize influencer traffic with Refereum tokens. With open source code for this technology, the Refereum team has created a strong foundation for this blockchain technology platform. The white paper at this point includes a diagram illustrating traditional methods of distribution versus Refereum. You can find this on page 9 of the white paper. Blockchain introduction. Blockchain is a young industry, but its inherent freedom from geographical constraints, legacy payment systems, proficiency in resisting censorship, ability to bypass middlemen, as well as other technical feats, has it surpassing a $280+ billion industry valuation today. The value of cryptocurrency lies in the fundamental value it offers as a tool. The video game industry has specific and systematic problems that can be solved by using the blockchain. The $427 billion typically spent on advertising can instead be redistributed to individual customers via Refereum and micropayments previously impossible to distribute due to traditional transaction fees. Imagine a game of heads or tails. Two people can write a contract to bet money on the outcome of a coin toss. What if the contract was written on, or rather in, the flipped coin? This is a smart contract. An Ethereum ERC20 token is programmed with the information of the contract, the wallets of potential recipients, and a way of objectively determining the outcome. It has been impossible to reward players with fiat currency because of complex legislative and geopolitical restrictions, but this blockchain solution removes such barriers. The philosophy of blockchain revolves around decentralization. The global marketing and e-commerce industry is ripe for disruption by this smarter decentralized technology. For an economic system to maintain or grow, there needs to be an ecology of needs, suppliers, and innovators. The Refereum economy is primed with gamers, influencers, and game developers. Refereum is featured as an official partner of the Connext API to follow the purchase of RFR securely with conventional payment methods, like credit cards for average consumers. Referral success. Refereum is built around referrals. Whether buying games, inviting friends to the platform, or just chatting in Discord, the platform incentivizes users for engaging with each other and the platform. Such referral models offer a feedback loop that has already driven exponential growth. Decision-making and purchasing behaviour have revolved around social influence since the start of society. Referral marketing is highlighted as the key factor in countless success stories, from Dropbox to Uber. In general, 84% of people are driven by recommendations from people they know or trust. This is particularly true in the tight-knit and highly opinionated communities of gamers. Compared to other marketing channels, referred consumers have the best conversion to purchase, a higher lifetime value, and better retention in a product. Of the $924 billion global marketing spending, $142 billion went direct and referral marketing. This type of marketing is consistently prominent because users unwaveringly rely on others for recommendations. Individual consumers inherently provide relevant product information to new customers through the context of the interaction. Social relevance provides a stronger backbone, particularly in game-playing communities where multiplayer engagement is driven by groups and trends online. Referral success is no secret. An analysis of the 600 generalized consumer-facing companies revealed that 62% cited referral traffic as the most effective strategy. Cognitive fluency confirms that the easier an offer is to understand, the more likely it is to be accepted. Offers with recommendation by referral are accessible, relatable, targeted, and trustworthy. Developers who design referrals on social media platforms like Facebook have created some of the highest grossing games ever. In just 1 year, from 2008 to 2009, game companies that used referrals saw growth from 3 million to 40 million average daily users. Refereum allows anyone to click a button to copy a link and receive monetary incentive when someone buys the game through their link. Virtual currency or utility usage. See the live demo video walkthrough of how easy it is to use RFR tokens today on Refereum.com. The top 3 virtual currency utility uses of RFR tokens today are: 1. Anyone can buy games on earn.refereum.com using RFR tokens and view the receipt on-chain. 2. Game developers can pay RFR tokens to feature their game to get more traffic. 3. Sellers of digital goods can pay to list their products for distribution by paying RFR tokens. Gamers. Rod enjoys watching streams of video games, but is starting to wonder if there's more productive use of his time. With Refereum, developers attract gamers like Rod to new games, so Rod is now paid for engaging by playing or watching with new games. Rod can use this same virtual currency to buy more games. Influencer. Rachel is trying to make it as a full-time streamer on Twitch. She has a following, but she's certainly not in the top 1% of streamers. Before, Rachel had to wait and hope that strangers would donate to her stream. Now, Rachel can use earn.refereum.com and find relevant games for her fans. Rachel and her fans have access to cheaper games and cash rewards for any purchases made through her referral link. She can trade her tokens to finance her career or buy more games to stream. Developer. Radical Studios have spent their savings creating an awesome new game. Before, the studio had to spend money on ineffective Facebook ads or hire an expensive marketing agency that ended up providing mixed results. With Refereum, Radical Studios adds their game to the Refereum platform and offers a high referral bonus for anyone who refers purchases of their game. Instead of paying 30% to traditional distribution platforms, they can choose to share 10% of profits with streamers who help sell their game via referrals and create content for it. We strive to help streamers and game developers. We know Refereum shares these goals, and we plan to keep collaborating on the future of game streaming. Quote from Ernest Lee, Director of Publisher and Developer Partnerships at Twitch. Twitch top influencers. Influencers' streams are well on the way to replacing TV. When Amazon purchased Twitch for nearly $1 billion, some were surprised that a website dedicated to watching people play games could be worth so much. A closer look at its user base, user engagement and user retention statistics shows why Twitch is so valuable. Twitch has over 1 million unique broadcasters creating over 6 million videos a month. These videos attract 45 million unique gamers a month, each of whom watch this content for an average of 1.5 hours plus a day. Reaching out to all these individuals separately is an impossible task, but offering systematic incentives is really easy on the Refereum platform. In this later scenario, campaigns do not have to be hand-targeted towards specific individuals. Instead, engagement is driven by influencers themselves checking the platform. The content they create is already an ad for the game itself, and Refereum capitalizes on this. Additionally, Refereum works across country borders with other top streaming platforms like Korea's Afrika and China's Huya and Daoya, with simple referral links. Before Refereum, there was no marketing solutions that thrived in these intimate and real-time relationships between influencers and their fans. These incentives provide the perfect foundation for growth on a viral curve, as it offers the easiest and most effective way for influencers to monetize their passion. Unity, most popular game engine. Unity is the most used game engine ever. It has the largest market share of developer use and it deploys to every gaming platform, from mobile to VR. Unity games have been downloaded 5 billion times by players on over 2.4 billion unique devices. From their asset store, Unity will provide an asset that offers one-click implementation of Refereum tools for any developer in its immense ecosystem. Further integration of Refereum is an especially easy implementation for the majority of game genres that already rely on any virtual currency to progress or use Unity. Such tool allows developers to implement Refereum into any current or future game with ease. With trivial, deeper implementation in response to the community for any game engine, including Unreal, Crysis, Lumberyard, custom engines and more, Refereum removes barriers for developers using blockchain technology. We plan to support Refereum tools and assets to help developers keep being successful with Unity. Quote from Ian Dunlap, Asset Store Manager at Unity. Open initiatives. We believe in the open source approach for security, developer ease of use, and further adoption of the platform. Usage of the open source blockchain rejects centralization of control and mandates transparency. We have already created an open source example of earning, testnet, Refereum inside a game for anyone to see on Refereum.com and help them model their own games. As developers contact us to implement further rewards for influencers, they might look towards other applications of Refereum for best practices. Simple or widely useful implementations will be stored in a public and easily accessible repository for detailed documentation. The architecture of Refereum's smart contracts are authorized by Aleksey Matiasiewicz, the same white hat who rescued and returned $1.4 million worth of Ethereum to projects and individuals during the multi-sig exploit in July. We have created a solid foundation and look forward to working closely with the open source community to provide the best technical solutions. All transactions of the Refereum utility token are tracked on the Ethereum blockchain. This allows developers to see exactly how many copies of their game are selling and influencers to track how many people are buying games from their recommendation. Blockchain Architecture Overview. To revolutionize the game industry, we are building on the foundation of the Ethereum blockchain to create a platform that, until now, has been impossible. The architecture of the Refereum blockchain token is core to the technology and complies with the ERC20 standard. Participating parties can already interact with the system using a wide variety of Ethereum clients. Purchasing a game with Refereum tokens on earn.refereum.com is one of the quickest and easiest ways to get value from the blockchain. With the widely adopted MetaMask Chrome plugin, users can buy games with just 2 clicks directly in their browser. Additionally, we allow users to sign their own blockchain transaction and make a purchase manually by calling the transfer tollcap function of our smart contract. Users can choose ease of use or full control, whichever they prefer. Once a transaction in the Refereum ICAP address space is confirmed, the key is automatically shown in the user's web account, and a receipt of the transaction, in the form of an Ethereum transaction, is stored on the blockchain forever. The transaction includes a record of which game was purchased by which user, and this is auditable by players and developers alike, without the need for Refereum's interaction without linking addresses to accounts. ICAP, the Inter-Exchange Client Address Protocol, is a feature of the Ethereum blockchain that allows transfer of funds between third-party accounts. By utilizing this technology, the Refereum platform can securely track the source of an Ethereum transaction without the user needing to supply any of their private information. A unique ICAP address is generated for any user that specifies which game they are purchasing. By utilizing MetaMask, Refereum automatically generates the transaction for the user to simply review before submitting onto the blockchain. By utilizing the Ethereum blockchain, Refereum provides a secure, reliable, and auditable way for game developers, influencers, and gamers to come together and be rewarded. While the Refereum platform provides tools to simplify and encourage engagement between these groups, the Refereum token will be able to transfer from any user to any other user without interacting with the Refereum platform. This shifts further control of the decentralized virtual currency to the community. Conclusion. Entertainment is one of the most joyful aspects of the human experience. Refereum offers simple cryptocurrency purchases today. The platform rewards people instead of corporations, and it allows anyone to make money playing video games. It secures sales for all parties using the blockchain, and already has a booming community of streamers, gamers, and developers backed by an all-star team. Refereum is the decentralized referral marketplace for games that pays you. Here ends the Refereum Whitepaper. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure that you join our Telegram community, where you can have a say in what projects we cover in future episodes. To do that, just head over to blockchainnoise.com/Telegram. That's blockchainnoise.com/Telegram. See you next time.